nama nani watupegonea kama ni mhubiri wa Kenya.
Okay, pole sana. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to officially welcome our guest, President Olusegun Obasanjo, whose host is our Prime Minister, Raila, whom I will request to speak subsequently in opening today's Africa Festac. As you know, Festac, as the previous speakers have said, has a long history. And as we are gathered today here, members of the diplomatic corps, national government officials, county government officials, governors here, and cultural leaders and other distinguished guests. We're really honored to have President Olusegun Obasanjo, who initiated Festac many years ago in Nigeria, to have honored us to come here at this particular version of Texas Festac that we are giving on to as Kisumu, and we're very grateful for that. But before I go further, I want to give greetings from my daughter, Nyong, whose message could not be shown, but she's sure that she's with you. And to remind you that a very important play is currently going on at the National Theatre in Nairobi called Sarafina, which is based on the rebellion Gienzis in South Africa during apartheid times, and it's something worth seeing if you have time. It's a very, very good play. So the big day is finally here, Mr. Prime Minister and President Obasanjo. And I thank you for gracing it. I also salute the Festac Executive Committee for choosing this beautiful and culturally vibrant city for Festac. Along with all the poets, artists, writers, cultural activists, musicians, and many other leaders of culture that have performed here today and will perform this week. They remind us very much of the role that our leading writers performed in promoting African culture in Africa. In East Africa, we cannot forget Okot Pabitek. If you are alive, he would be here today, especially his two very important book-long poetry, Song of Lawin and Song of Achol. We can't forget Tabambo Leon, Ngugi wa Thiong'o, also in Kenya, which we have here, Okelo Chuli, and the late Michelle Mugo, among others. Let us salute them because they have kept African culture alive in books, storybooks, and plays. Kisumu's proximity to neighboring East and Central Africa, the port and the international airport, the railway station, and robust tourism circuit makes it a very appropriate destination for cultural tourism in our country. In 2022, we became the first intermediary city in Africa to host the Africa Cities Summit successfully. More than 13,000 delegates came to Kisumu, and we hope this culture, this practice will be continued in the future by our community in Kisumu. We are excited to play host to this Africa's biggest cultural celebration after a hiatus of more than 45 years, during which it almost died. The first event was held in Dakar in 1966, and the second one was a major international festival held in Lagos under the leadership of President Obasanjo here today, from January 1977 to February 12, 1977. The month-long event celebrated African culture and showcased the world African music, fine art, literature, drama, dance, and religion. The event held in Lagos in 1977 was the most successful. It was attended by some of the Africa's highly celebrated musicians and writers, including Fela Kuti, Miriam Makeba, Sun Ra, Wole Soyinka, Stevie Wonder, Hondo Lord, Amiri Baraka, and Barclay Hendricks, among others. Following successful comebacks in Zanzibar in 2022 and Arusha 2024, we are happy to be home to Africa first again. I would like to take this opportunity again to thank His Excellency Olusegun Obasanjo, who together with his colleagues Abdoulaye Wade of Senegal and Abdulaziz Bouteflika of Algeria and Thabo Mbeki of South Africa worked so hard to continue the information on arts and culture in the new Partnership for Africa's Development, which has become a bedrock for planning for Africa's unity and Africa's development. In his popular book, Things Fall Apart, Achebe writes powerfully about cultures and religion, and we remember him for many of his quotes, one of which was referred here today, and I repeat it. When a man invites his kinsmen for a feast, he does not do so to save them from starving. They have all the food they need in their homes. When we gather together in a moonlight village ground, it is not because of the moon. Every man can see it from his own compound. We come together because it is good to do so. Africa must arise. Africa must keep together. Africa must respect and institutionalize its cultural practices so that the younger ones coming up later may not forget them, but find them alive as things that are extremely relevant to their day-to-day life. Because without culture, we are dead. With the culture, we are united with our past and our future. I now take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, if you give me a chance, to invite to the podium our very distinguished President. Oh, sorry. I have forgotten about the entertainment. I wanted to have the entertainment before I invite the President and the Prime Minister.